Hello, we are live. Apparently I started crying just before pressing live, so it wasn't the best way to start this off. Um, but are we live? Yes, I think we are. Brilliant. Look how professional we've got after 3 years of doing this. There's a sign saying that we're not live, but I think it's just on one of the old ones. So, right. So here we are. 3 years 3 years in, after that very first warm up, 3 years ago. Um, this is officially the last live class for the moment. Um, it's a very strange feeling. It's a very big thing. Hello, Nicole, and hello, Anne. 3 years ago, pretty much to the day, good morning, Philippa. We found ourselves in this very strange situation. I arrived home in Wiltshire. Literally, this piano here, this one, you can't see because I've got a screen, a special vocal gym background. I carried it. It's heavy. Across Waterloo Bridge. Hi, Patricia. And got home with it. Choirs had stopped. All our one-to-ones had stopped. And 3 years ago, hello Mimi, I did what we've just done now. Good morning, Mark. And pressed go live on Facebook for the very first time. And good morning, Jay. And what was amazing, and I really didn't prepare myself, didn't expect to be quite this amount of tears, but I didn't expect anyone to come. It was, I don't know what I thought was going to happen. It was just a weird experiment, I don't even know what Facebook Live was. And good morning, Jilly. And then I pressed live, and then there you all were, and you kept coming, and we did it every day, and it became the best thing I've ever done in my whole life. And it became the most incredible thing every single morning to know I'd go for a walk in this field in Wiltshire where I live now, where there's no one around, and we weren't seeing anybody else. And then I'd come upstairs, shut the door, take a deep breath, press this live button. It would go 3, 2, 1, and then suddenly it'd be like, hey, there's Jilly from Wimbledon, and hey, there's Jay, who I've never met, but is coming every day and now feels like somebody I've known all my life. And there's Mark, who I had one-to-one lesson with, and there's an old school friend, and then suddenly these people I've never even met. Good morning, Sarah, and hi, Janet, and Becky, who's here in Australia, and Barbara in Slovenia, and Laura, who I only met for the first time about 2 years into doing this, and Christy. Like, you lot have just been like, where it was just miraculous. It was miraculous, and it was almost like, hi Camilla, it was almost like a kind of almost a spiritual experience of collecting to this weird combined consciousness that is out there, that you can press a button and then suddenly we're all here together, and you kind of forget you're not, and these thumbnails that we see have become real because we are real, and we are being real in our own places, and we're all connecting. And Barbara, I can't believe I haven't met you. It baffles me. I don't. It's crazy. Hi, Chris. Have I said hi? I'll say hi again. So it was never planned. It was really never planned. Who would plan a business that went, oh, let's deliver a new class every single day? And that's what we're going to do, and it's a sensible business idea. In fact, let's do 13 classes a week for the first, I think, 18 months. It was crazy, but it wasn't a business idea. It really wasn't ever that. It was a response. And it was a response between us all, I think, as a community. It was like, do we want to do this? Do we want an open mic? Do we want a social? Do we want this class? Who wants to hear from this person? Who wants to learn this? And we just had a collective need to learn and to connect together. And I think what's been the biggest lesson is how nice people are and how people want to cheerlead each other. And it's been constantly just really humbling to see how supportive everybody is of each other. People just seem to want to cheer all the time. Sing spaces just seem to want to, like, you lot are like, people get up and do something and you're so there ready to go, yeah, you're amazing, because we all know that we all have massive imposter syndrome. We all feel really insecure, and some reason we kind of, everyone just gets that, and it's been a place where everyone can be themselves. So I think it was a response and it wasn't planned. And I think about 6 months ago, there was something in my gut that was just saying, I think it was the right thing for the pandemic, and I don't think it's quite right for now. And I want it to be. I desperately want it to be, because I don't want to lose this connection with people, and we won't. But there was something in every day. There was just something. Hello, Helen. There was just something that was really troubling me. We felt like sometimes you have to acknowledge that the right thing for then isn't always the right thing for now in everybody's lives. And at this point, we've invested in maybe several thousand classes. We have the biggest resource library of singing content, I think, in the world. There's so much amazing content out there. And I think what I hope in this new direction that we go is, one, that we just take a breather and we can listen and keep connecting to what you want. Do you want whatever you want? Just let us know, and that's going to happen in its new form. But we have to respond. I think we have to just let go of thinking it's a certain way, and speak to each other and figure out how best to continue being the Sing Space community, which is what we are before anything else. And also to help you use the content in an easier way. It's so that we're going to create smaller, quicker classes. And a massive thank you to the coaches, here as well. There's so much content from you here, and I know there's more coming as well. So I think today I'll stop talking now, well, let's go back to the very first warm-up that we ever did. You know the one. So let's go back to March 2020. I'm not sweating quite as much. Might be crying a little bit more, sweating a little bit less. And then if you've got any favourite warm-ups that you would like to do, especially, we won't get through the whole of the usual one today, because I'd love to invite some of the coaches here, if you're up for it. Laura, Barbara, Becky, Christy, I know Patrick is coming along. If anyone's got any favourites from any of these coaches, then please pop them in the comments. I'll take us through some of the old faves. Let's just kind of do it one last time. It's not a last time, is it? We're going to keep doing this in some way. One last time in this current form. Yes, let's do it. So, take a deep breath in through your nose, close your eyes, and step into the vocal gym. Take another deep breath in through your nose and a big sigh out, and just feel the floor beneath your feet. And another deep breath in through your nose. Let's do 2 inhales this time. An inhale and another inhale. And a big sigh out, and just let go of anything you don't need now. And bring yourself into your body and give yourself permission together now for the next 20 minutes to concentrate on yourself and your voice. All right, we're going to go back to actually the ones that we did right at the beginning. I remember we used to start with a bit of rhythm, so we're going to start with some shush, shh, 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 shh. Keep your eyes closed. Shh, 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 shh. Take your attention to your support, your lower belly. Shh, shh, shh. We keep going. Shh, 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 shh. Now see if you can up the energy, so you're really going for it. Little darts of shushes while staying nice and relaxed in your body. Shh, 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 shh. So keep the same rhythm going as I talk. We're going shh, 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 and keep going shh, 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 shh. But as you do that, keep the energy up, but just scan quickly through the body to check your toes aren't gripping, ankles aren't gripping, knees, give them a shake out. Let go of any tension in your hips now, in your ribs, in your shoulders, in your elbows, in your wrists, in your hands, in your jaw. Keep everything really nice and relaxed. Keep your eyes closed if you want to. Hi, Michelle. Shh, 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 shh. Couple more. Just really energize it. Shh, 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 shh. Last one. And add voice. We go zh, 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 zh. Say hello to the voice in your body. Feel those vibrations as you add your voice. 2 more. Zh, 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 zh. Last one. Zh, zh. Good morning, Suzanne. Zh, zh, zh. And let's go. Let's do some mini versions of everything. So we're going to start with our lip trills, and all we're going to do is we're going to slide. And I love how Christy's moving, so we're going to all keep that going. Let's keep your bodies flowing. We're going. If you don't like a lip trill, do whatever you want. everything fluid. Shake everything out that needs shaking out. Check back in with those knees. Give the hips a wiggle if you need. Feel the floor beneath your feet. And 2 more. Feel the vibrations in your body. We're going to our puffy cheeks. We're going to puff them out. It's like a time machine, isn't it? Hello 2020. We are going to go. I think this one feels like a big sigh, doesn't it? So we're just going to let that sigh build and then fall like a waterfall. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and feel the vibrations in your sternum. We go. Feel how this releases the jaw. Good morning, Christina. 1, 2, 3, in. Sigh. I love how we can feel that build up of pressure with a closure. And keep your body moving again. Make sure you're not getting fixed. Patrick is here. Can you join us, Patrick? Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. We keep going. Keep feeling the floor beneath your feet. Tasha, hello. Should we do one more? Top F sharp. Alright, it's time, if you've got favourites, to start chucking them in the chat so we make sure we get through everything. Not just favourites from our original warm-up with me, but with Laura and Barbara and Becky and Christy and Patrick. Can I include you here? Do you want to come and join us on mute? That would be beautiful. Patrick is coming. Hey, Kerry. Let's go for our sigh. Adele, hello. So, if anyone's got any favourites, chuck them in the comments and we'll make sure we get through them. For now, we'll just good morning, Jasmine. We're gonna do my favourite. Sigh out your lowest note. Hello. And breathing in through your nose. Always down to your lowest note. Give it a Misty. Mark, you're here. Misty the Gorilla got named around probably April 2020. And then from this place of absolute release, loose knees, loose body, loose air, you've emptied your lungs, you've lowered the pressure, you've just released everything. And if you've got any emotions you want to just get out now, let them out. And then from that place of nothingness, we're going to sing. So this is the opposite of going... You don't need to do anything. Singing can be nice and easy. Let's do it. And I like this one because it just reminds you to drop even lower than you want to drop. There he is, Mark. Can you feel as you do that, you can even let the trap door open, you can drop even more. I know we want to tighten as we get higher, but don't. Have to do that at this point, it just does. Why do we have to do that? One more. I genuinely wouldn't get that note if I didn't do it. Anyone else doing that? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Who knows? But as we learned from Heidi, one of the many million things that I've learned from all of you at Sing Space, members and coaches, is that one of them, my favorite things, is about the gesture cortex being right next to the laryngeal cortex. So as we wave our hands, or who knows what is happening with our larynx, with our voice. All right, one for Jay. No one's put any requests in the chat yet. So I'm just going to feel our way through. We're going to get the tongue going. Drop your jaw, bored face, or if you find it hard, you can go for the Cheshire Cat, like Alison Garrett. That space between your back wisdom teeth. I'll do that one, so I'm smiling at you. Hi. Just the tongue. So we're gonna go 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 go. No, we're not. We're gonna go 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 go. Your turn. Go 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 go. I'm not singing. Go 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 go. Just the tongue. Go 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 go. Go 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 go. Go 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 go. Go 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 go. Go 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 go. Last one. Go 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 go. Okay, good. What's next? Woes and wheeze. Woes and wheeze. Should we flip it around? So let's just go for our Papa Bear. All right. Right, we're just gonna go right into. We're gonna embrace this setup with all of our might. So go as far as you can into your yawny, your dopey, and we're gonna just play around. Whoa, put your finger here. Whoa, 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 whoa. So don't smack your lips together. Keep that nice space so it's not whoa, 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 which makes me feel a bit tight. It's ooh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. And retain that nice kind of dull sound. And let's just have a play. This is one of my favorites as I never go into this setup ever. So the only time I would ever do it is in this warm-up. So I feel like it just gives me a nice stretch out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Papa Bear enters the room. Whoa, 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 whoa. I always think about a pantomime. Whoa, 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 whoa. With Papa Bear being like, hello, everybody. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm really sleepy and yawny. Whoa, 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 whoa. But kind of loose too. Whoa, 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 whoa. And a bit surprised as we get to the top. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sleepy and dopey and also surprised. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Allow it to open if it needs at the top. Whoa, 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 whoa. Should we go to a top C? 2 more if you want. Whoa, 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 whoa. One last one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, Alison. Flashback. We are all together in a time machine, travelling back in time to a very different world. Request for Barbara's nga. All right. Whilst Barbara just gets herself ready, let's are you ready? Should we go straight into the nga?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No pressure.
I'd love to do that. I'll mute myself. And if anyone's got any other requests, please do. All right.
Yes, please do. Hello, everybody. Yeah, this is a very, very, very emotional thing, actually, isn't it? And I was thinking, I didn't prepare any vocal gym for today, even though it was kind of like I was supposed to. But let's do some NGs. All right. So let's first just do some NGs and kind of feel where the tongue is back there, close to the soft palate. We can caress our soft palate a little bit with that tongue. And we can actually divide it up. Like we can lower the tongue and raise the soft palate in different ways, right? We can just do nga, 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 kind of like do just the tongue. Nga, 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 nga. Or we can do the nga, nga, and the tongue kind of moves, glides forward a little bit. And that's what we're going to need because we want to make that changement of pressure going and air and sound going through the nose or through the mouth in the smoothest possible way, right? We're going to do it just about here. We're going to go up on the NG and then we're going to open it up. Wonderful and creaky. And we want to do it in the smoothest possible way, so we don't want to lose a lot of air. You can also, of course, go into a more operatic kind of sound, which would be what my voice would want to go to. But just choose the kind of sound you want to do. More twangy, more operatic. Is what my voice wants to do. It's absolutely absolutely fine as well. And then what we can try is to just open it up on the highest note. Open it up first into like a twangy thing, and then try to drop it a little bit more to get even more kind of volume. So we can do... And everything we did with Rachel of the whoa, 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 and the loose jaw and everything is going to come in super handy now. One more. We need to really grab it up there, right? Really get into that little pinhole of a space. I don't know how you feel it, but I feel it really like a little thing. And from there, we can just make it grow and radiate like Rachel made the sing space grow and radiate.
Thank
See
you,
what I did there?
Thank you. I enjoyed that. I went higher than I usually go. Christy, you've had a request for your gay guys. Is that okay?
And do you know what I realized? I'm over here. I'm like, oh yeah, Barbara's actually set up her piano. I should probably do that too. So why don't I just get my piano really quickly and then we'll set this up. I am loving this warm up, Rachel, because I wasn't here on the first one. And so this is a really, really wonderful moment for me. And also a realization of how much I've learned from you and from everyone else around. Every time I do a warm up or I sit in on a class, I think, oh my gosh, this is incredible. There are so many incredible practitioners on this space and so many incredible singers we know, but also I've just learned so much from every single one of you that I really hope this is just the beginning, because it's just incredible. And every time I listen to something, every time I hear Barbara's warm up, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's great. That's going to add so much to my opera as a, kind of sort of reformed opera singer. And that happens to me all the time. Okay, Gige Guy's going to take us in slightly the opposite direction. So first I want you to get really, really released in your shoulders and just say, We're looking for a really bored, really neutral sound. And we probably don't have a lot of pressure underneath it. What we're going to do is we're just going to build that thicker quality a little bit higher up in the range, okay? So we'll just start with a siren. So give me a We're going to start on this note. And we're going to see if we can keep that siren board all the way up and all the way down. So give me a nice and slow and lazy. Now, what I don't want you to do is sweeten the sound as you go up. So try not to make it singy. This should sound like a really bored child in the back of the classroom trying to misbehave. See if you can keep it bored. It might get a little smaller, but it's not going to get sweet. It's not going to get... Try not to make it singy. You might feel like you want to tilt your head back a little bit, that you want to incline, move backwards. We're going to do one of those. I can feel a tiny stretch in the back of my neck, but that doesn't make it into my shoulders. Okay. Now we're going to take that quality that we've just built a little bit, and we're going to turn that into some bored gi, gay, guy. Everyone say that for me. Gi, gay, guy. Really bored, can't be bothered. Gi, gay, guy. Right? Your partner tells you to clean the bathroom and you say, gi, gay, guy. Good. Now we're going to turn that into slightly flat board singing. Gi, gay, guy, guy, yi. If it feels shaky, try releasing your abdominal muscles a little bit. Give us a little bit of a stretch. Good. And we're going to take that up slowly, semitone by semitone. Now, we don't want to get sweeter and we don't want to get softer. It should be bad, flat board singing. Gee, gay, guy, guy, ya. You can hear the shake in my voice, possibly. This is a really strengthening exercise. So let's try it one semitone higher. Release your abdominal muscles and let's give that a swing. Gee, gay, guy, guy, ya. Good. Now let's try that one more time, and we're going to add some complaining, okay? So we're going to add to our board quality, we're going to add a complaining child. Now, I have 3 complaining children, so that is what inspires me at the moment. But you may find inspiration somewhere else. But it is that, hey, guys, just say that for me. Hey, guys. Good. Now, can you whinge that up? Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Good. So now we're going to do 2 more, and we're going to add that quality as we go up, and that will keep your voice steady and stable in this quality, okay? So, gay, guy, hey, guys, guy, ya. Let's do 1 more. Keep those abs released. Gay, guy, guy, ya. Good job, everybody. You can take that higher after the warm-up.
Thank you, Christy. I always love your classes. Have we got any more requests for warm-ups? Tell you what, I'll jump in and do, what do we want? Should we do our wheeze? Just because it's always a funny one. Let's do our wheeze. Let's take twang even further, right? So let's build it up. And if you've got requests, people, then please shout them out. Or coaches, if you've got a favorite as well, not for jumping in, then just jump in. I'll do 1 wheeze. So start with an E, a default E. Don't worry about it. Just do an E. Now let's play around with nasal resonance. So let's see how twangy you can make it, how much you can feel it in those nasal cavities. And remember, we're not making the sound up here. We feel it sympathetically, consequentially. How buzzy can you make it? Really play around. Maybe put your fingers here. Wow, the twangier it goes, it's like the sound just gets narrower and narrower, doesn't it? So it becomes like a knife. Now we check that you're not nasal. So you're going to hold your nose, and does the sound stop? So no, for me, despite it sounding like very, very twangy and maybe nasal sounding, it is not coming through my nose. Go all the way. I love it. It's like a shot of espresso, isn't it? Having this one, it just wakes you up immediately. Right, we are going to say wee wee, holding your nose, and it shouldn't make a difference to your wee wees. So you could still sound wee 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 wee. Cheat, we're doing ooey, we're not doing wee wee. We're not actually ever smacking our lips together. It's ooey ooey wee wee wee. Sounds like wee wee, but we never stop the air with our lips. Wee 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 wee. Step 3, hold your nose and put your fingers between your teeth. Wee 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 wee, to slightly release the jaw, because you'll bite your finger if you clamp up. So we're gonna go up, going wee 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 wee. And your aim at home is to not sound like you're holding your nose and you have your finger between your teeth. So I don't want to hear wee 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 or wee wee wee. You want to sound as clear as you can. Wee 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 wee. It's really hard to do. All right. Wee 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 wee. Enjoy sounding twangy. Wee 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 wee. Enjoy the feeling. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. I love how my ears feel like they start to go funny. Wee 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 wee. Anyone else getting funny with ear sounds? Wee 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 wee. Keep going if you're comfortable, Topsy. Wee 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 There we go. I just feel like my face gets slightly more colour in it after that exercise. Should we finish? Should we just finish? Should we finish there? First of all, a massive thank you to the coaches who are here today, but also all the coaches who've been part of this. As I said at the beginning, that we have for the first year to 18 months, there was 13 classes a week. That was different classes, different coaches, different subjects. There was so many people have been part of this. People who, from the beginning, I was going back through some of our old content, and people like Debbie O'Brien, casting, like really that people at the beginning who came right at the start. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of classes that have been curated and delivered and invested in over the past 3 years. And this is definitely not going anywhere. We need to take some time just to let new ideas fill the space, because I think because we've been having to deliver every single day, that we haven't had that capacity to ask questions like, is this still the right thing to be doing? Is there a way that we can deliver it better to you? And I think when you're constantly basically, trying to do the thing that is in front of you, you can't open up your vision and your ideas and your imagination to see where else this can be taken. So what we have now is a community. It is going to be news. The new platform opens at midday. So we have now we've built it into hopefully a much more streamlined way of you being able to access everything. And I'm going off now to film some courses for it, which are going to be much shorter, so that you don't always have to do a half an hour class, that you can do a 5-minute warm up here and there. And I'm going to do lots of those and add to that as well. It's meant that we can reduce the price. So it's only $8.99 for all of that now. Obviously, those of you who are on annual, Jodie's looking after you, will help you transition over. All the existing memberships do expire on Monday, but you will still be able to access everything on this new platform as well. If you've got any questions, we're here for you. Jodie's here for you. Inquiries at thesinkspace.com. It's World Voice Day on Sunday, so we serendipitously realised that this is launching on World Voice Day, which feels like it's the right thing to do. So just keep staying in touch. Just keep communicating, and we'll keep building this space together. And just a massive thank you for changing my life beyond what anything else really in my career has ever done, through connections more than anything else. Connecting with all of you, and connecting with my own joy of learning, and connecting with all the coaches, realizing that the world, distance does not make any difference to those connections, that we've managed to do this across the world. So there isn't really a way of tying this up, or any words that can sum up the last 3 years. So just I will sign off now with just a big love to you all, and see you in part 2 of this journey.